Hi, everybody, and welcome to the first Christmas journal walkthrough of the season. I'm Claudia from We're Just Two Sisters, and I am going to take you on a journey through the first festive Christmas journal made by myself. So this journal is really wonderful, just filled with all kinds of Christmas magic, and it is chunky and big and just glorious. So it's 8 by 8. It's fairly large, 8 inches by 8 inches, and it is constructed from a vintage book. So the hard cover is very sturdy and wonderful. It has one sewn-in signature. You can see here that the sewing is actually on the outside. Every once in a while, I like it to be on the outside. I think it just creates more of a nostalgic look. The one signature is very large. I think it contains about 110 pages. I'll put the exact amount in the Etsy listing. And on the back of this journal is a lovely pocket. The pocket has a homemade card in it and a button that I've made, and it's put together or held together with this lovely festive Christmas ribbon. It's not attached, so if you feel like you'd like to replace it, you can do so. But let's take a look inside. So on the cover here, it's actually padded or quilted, I like to call it, and sewn on with one of my homemade buttons and these lovely corner embellishments here on each corner. And it has vintage lace that overlays the spine. Also on the spine is a piece of vintage ribbing that is really nice to hold that spine together, and all around the edges is some gold leafing, and hopefully you can see that. And then the button is of course also adorned with gold thread and some green and white striped yarn. So again, let's take a look inside. So this first page is extremely festive, and it basically includes this lovely pocket with several little pieces of ephemera. I like to use old vintage Christmas cards and just cut them up into different sizes and pieces. The theme of this journal is Here We Come A-Caroling. And as you saw on the very front, the photo is carolers, and you'll see that theme throughout the entire journal. Here's a really cool vintage Christmas card with the old-time carolers. Here's a holly tree waltz. It's all about music, and it's all about caroling. And most of the cards that I've included here have journaling space on the back, either blank or lined, or again blank, so that you can write on the back. This one has some Santa embellishments, but other than that, it's plenty of writing space for you to write your stories. This first page is really cool art paper, and I've created this snippet for the side here that is sewn. It has a lot of the different elements of the cloth that you'll find in this journal. An example here is on the spine that is sewn in. This one also has some really cute little light Christmas lights here and all kinds of fun things to look at. And again, this is sewn on, and so it's going to stay forever. And if you like to see the side here, you can see that there, I think, are 5 total of the fabric snippets that I've included there. So this is a pocket that has some really useful and fun things. It's a large pocket, so you could add whatever you might like. What I've included in here is a vintage postcard and 4 actually tags that are to and from tags for you to use. 2, 3, actually 3 tags, and then this lovely little covered piece. It could be used as a coaster. It could be used as pretty much anything that you would like to use it for. So again, that's a large pocket. It would even hold a book or a bunch of Christmas cards if you wanted to keep your Christmas cards in the book. Lots of room for journaling, lots of space to write in this book. Here's a little tuck-in that I actually have not put anything in, but you are welcome to use this to put virtually anything that you would like to in this pocket. I probably chose the wrong thing. It's a little bit wide, but as you can see, you could add whatever you would like. I'll show you by taking one of these out. And this can just slide right down in this pocket. And maybe I'll just leave that one there to show. In fact, whoever ends up being the owner of this book, stay tuned for some surprises in this pocket. I'll fill that pocket up with things. There's 3 places here. 1, 2, and then of course on the top, there's a 3rd. So I will, again, fill this up with fun stuff. This pocket is just yearning for things. It's like, wait, fill me up. So I will add some things to that pocket. Again, lots of journaling space. There's places in this journal where there's 3 or 4 or 5, 6 pages of just writing paper. Lots of extra pages for you to create your own embellishments or own decorations. There's some Santa and some fun little edging, more ribbon, really pretty craft paper. I've used a lot of vintage Christmas music. And here's a little round pocket. The round pocket has a little round tag that slips right into that. Again, Christmas paper. This is really fun. It's one of my favorite pages in the journal. So it is Letters to Santa. And I don't know if you can see this on the video, but it's padded or quilted. Inside this large pocket here, there are 2 letters to Santa. Basically, they say, "Dear Santa, Merry Christmas. I have been very blank this year. I have tried to listen and follow directions. One thing you'll be proud of me for doing is, I wish for the following things for Christmas. Have a Merry Christmas from." And there's 2 of these fun little letters in this pocket. And the theme of this page is, of course, Letters to Santa. Here's a place where you could write your wish list. And also the next page contains this fun little tablet in this lovely pocket. Merry Christmas. May Santa fill your stocking to the top and load your tree with dolls and books and candy and a teddy bear, maybe. And then on the back of this one, I've actually created a tablet. The tablet has quite a bit of pages in it, and you could create your Christmas list of things that you want, gifts that you want to buy, or gifts that you'd like to receive. This page is what I call a circular pocket. It's made out of a circle, and it is just packed full of fun things. So it's a circular pocket. It's made out of a round circle that's then folded with the Christmas theme. It has a fun little homemade button there. And in this pocket, I've added this really cool vintage Christmas invitation. Please come. That goes right in the top here. And then I've also included this caroling card. Hello, it's Christmas. I've included several other caroling tags. 1, 2, 3, with the lovely little ribbon at the top. 4, Christmas tree. And then 5, a little admit 1 ticket that can just go right in there. Again, lots of pages for writing. There's a little tablet inside this little pocket, this little writing tablet. And I love this pocket, the 5 Carols for Christmas. It's actually 5 ladies named Carol, and it was a movie from back in the 40s or 50s, I believe, probably the 50s. And then this, God Rest You Merry Gentlemen, there's a file folder pocket here that's adorned with some really pretty ribbon And this lovely little piece with the carolers and some awesome fabric. And then inside that is this little booklet that has Silent Night on the front. And when you open it up, it has, again, quite a bit of writing space. A pocket with 3 little tags in them. There's carolers, Let's Go Caroling, and this caroler, and then this little guy here. This just slides right down into that pocket. Very secure. Again, this is bound and sewn and will last for a very long time. It's meant to be handled. It's meant to be written in. It's meant to be used. So hopefully whoever is the owner of this will just do that. We'll write in it and write down wonderful Christmas memories and Christmas thoughts. Here's a really cool page, Christmas stories from a very old book. My buttons that I love to make, some very vintage cloth. It says Merry Christmas on the side. Has these 2 great little tags, wishing you a joyous Christmas. Again, with lots of journaling space and little Christmas carolers. I like these to hang over the top. That way when you close your book, it has kind of a fringy effect. Again, lots of blank pages. You can either glue your own pieces on here, or you can write on them. A lot of people are hesitant to write in their journals, and I say go for it. May not have the most awesome of penmanship, but that's okay. Print or type it out and print it and paste it on your pages. I like this page. This is a Christmas seal. It's a wax seal. It has the letter C. I have this seal because my name is Claudia, but it also stands for Christmas. And it has a fun little pocket that has these 3 little caroling tickets or little cards in. Let's Go Caroling. I don't know if you've ever done that, but it's an awesome tradition. If you've never done it before, I would highly recommend you give it a go, because going through your neighborhood and singing Christmas carols not only is delightful for the neighbors, but it just brings you so much joy during the Christmas season. This is a sewn-on piece with a side little corner pocket of, again, folks singing. And here's a Christmas carolers and then a little ticket. Admit one to wherever Santa wants you to go. And here's a really pretty page. It's a vintage cloth. You're always going to find little strings in these. Love Santa ribbon. This really cool piece of jute that I've sewn or tied into the background of this little piece of paper. In this one, it has a pull-out. The pull-out opens to like a caroling book, and you could put whatever you would like in here. You could glue a photograph or a Christmas card that you really liked. But this just slides right down into this side pocket, sticks out a little bit on the edge. Again, the ribbons hang over, and the little tab makes it very easy to pull out from its little pocket. More writing space, quite a bit of paper here in between for writing a story or a memory or just something that you'd like to have in your journal. 2 little cards in this Silent Night, little town of Bethlehem with a side pocket. This pulls out again, has a little tablet here with a side pocket. The little side pocket can hold whatever you would like it to hold. And then it just slides right down into this pocket and hangs out a little bit over the edge. And that gives you that ability to pull it out easily. A Christmas story, more blank pages. This is a fun little pocket that holds a vintage postcard, a little round tag, another card, more carolers, has a button here and a couple of ribbons. It's Away in a Manger, and it's embossed. So again, these things can just slip down in these pockets, and you can arrange them any way that you would like. Moving forward, more pages. This is a really fun page, and I put a lot of thought in this journal about things that people would actually use. So in this one, we have a card with some journaling space, a to and from tag, and then they go right down into that little pocket. And then in the larger pocket, I've included some Christmas stationery. So there's papers there with matching envelopes that you could use to write a letter in a very special Christmas gift, or have your children write a letter to Santa. Anything you'd like to use that really pretty Christmas stationery for. This is a cool little envelope that I made out of Christmas music. It has this great little tie closure. You open it up, the envelope, and it has not only a little pocket here on the front with a really pretty little Christmas caroling card in it. It also has a pocket here if you wanted to slide something down in that. And it has this Christmas caroling card that goes inside the envelope itself. This closes easily with the circular tie, and it is also has one of those really pretty sewn cloth or fabric snippets on the side there. More music, some small half pages with some Christmas music, Christmas trees. I loved this little silhouette on the side here. This could make a great story about that wonderful Christmas caroling that you started as a new tradition. Here's a fairly large pocket that contains some small little tags again. It also contains a little round tag here with a little embellishment there. This little book, Christmas Spells. I like that song a lot. Inside has a little journal for you to write in. On the back it says, "May all your Christmas wishes come true." And I thought this would be a great little book to actually write your Christmas wishes in. And then on the top of this one, there's one more embellishment, and that is just some little note cards with snowmen on them. Just a bunch of little note cards. And those just go right here in the top, slide all the way down. And again, you can move all this stuff around. You can put it wherever you like, or you can add your own, of course. Here's more journaling paper, more blank pages, some art pages with some great Christmas paper. Getting towards the back here now, here's the last page in the journal. And then the back of the journal is adorned with this great vintage postcard made into a pocket. And inside the pocket is this little booklet. It's actually altered envelopes. So it's 2 envelopes. When you open it up, you can see that you can add and put things in these little pockets, whatever you might like. They could be little cards, they could be notes, they could be whatever you would like them to be. And then this little envelope folio just slides right down in there. On the back of this journal is a beautiful pocket, again, with one of my homemade buttons, and I've included one of my cards that I made. It says warm wishes. There's a pair of skates and some great paper, and you open it up, it's just blank inside, and then it comes with an envelope. So you now have a Christmas card that you could send to someone that you want to send a special card to. And that is the Here We Come a Caroling Christmas Journal. I hope you enjoyed it. It's packed full of wonderful Christmas things. It could hold your Christmas memories for years to come. And if you'd like to purchase this, it's available while it lasts on the Etsy shop. That's www.we'rejusttwosisters.etsy.com. And that's We're Just Two Sisters with the number 2. Hope you enjoyed this fun little video, and come back. There's lots of Christmas joy in our Etsy shop. Happy holidays.